What is going down? Welcome to another edition of Dandy Golding TV. The Giants take 2 out of 3 from the Philadelphia Phillies. Monday, they get the win 3-1. Today, going for the sweep. Unfortunately, they get destroyed 13-0. And what almost looks like the score maybe in the first quarter of a 49ers-Eagles game. Maybe Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts got in the end zone a couple times. And the defense was able to stop the Niners early. But, hey, Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey fully healthy. The game ain't over yet. It's only the first quarter. But, hey, the Eagles would never beat the Niners 13-0. Let's get that straight right here. But, nope, that was the score of the Giants-Phillies day game today. Justin Verlander, man, he's having a rough year. I mean, I was excited to have a veteran, a future Hall of Famer, guy married to Kate Upton, for crying out loud, coming to the Giants. And he pitched better today, but unfortunately he's 0-7 now with a 4.70 ERA. Not a good year for Justin Verlander. He's a future Hall of Famer, he's a legend, but unfortunately his career might be coming to an end. But I want to get into last night's incredible ending. The Giants find themselves down 3-1 going into the bottom of the ninth. Kyle Schwarber in the 7th inning hit a home run into McCovey Cove, and a lot of people thought that was game over. But the bottom of the ninth, Casey Smith gets a double to start the inning, so the inning's off to a good start. Jung-Hoo Lee pops out, and then Wilmer Flores gets a hit. So we got first and third with the 1 out. Bob Melvin pinch runs Brett Risley for Wilmer Flores. And up to the plate comes Patrick Bailey. And he hits a ball 414 feet into Triples Alley in what would be a home run at any other ballpark. Would be a straight-up home run at any other ballpark. Both runners score. The game is tied at 3. And Patrick Bailey is running home. And he's safe, and he gets an inside the park walk-off home run, gets the Gatorade back afterwards. Incredible moment, despite the god-awful City Connect jerseys. Dwayne Kuiper and Mike Krukow had an incredible call on TV, and it brought back flashbacks from May 25th, 2013. The Giants and Rockies, the bottom of the 10th inning, before the Ghost Runner or any of that shit. And Angel Pagon gets a walk-off inside the park home run. Dwayne Kuiper and Mike Krukow called both of those on back then CSN Bay Area, currently NBC Sports Bay Area. I mean, two of the best in the biz for sure, as well as John Miller and Dave Fleming. And by the way, Dave Fleming and FP Santangelo also had a great call on the radio side, which I was actually listening to live last night. What a win for the Giants. What a series win. The Giants are now 51-43. Second place in the NL West. Not too far back of the LA Dodgers, who are probably going to win the division easily. But the Giants, I say, are going to clinch the playoffs. They're going to get a wild card spot. I just can feel it. It's such a magical season for the Giants right now. Now, Major League Baseball has been around since 1869. So a lot of times you see things happening in the modern era, and you hear a stat that says this was the first time that this has happened in 100+ years or so. And Patrick Bailey last night, his inside the park home run was the first time a catcher has had an inside the park home run since August 11th, 1926. Benny Tate, playing for the Washington Nationals against the New York Yankees, which, by the way, I wasn't even aware that the Nationals existed back then, is of course because they were later the Montreal Expos before becoming the current day Washington Nationals. So wow, that's just incredible. First time in 99 years that a catcher has had an inside the park home run. So despite getting blown out, going for the sweep today, great series win by the Giants. things are going good. It's been kind of an up and down year for the Giants overall, but they have proven that they are a playoff contender. Buster Posey has done a great job being the president of baseball operations. Bob Melvin's done a pretty good job as well as a manager this year. So I'm looking forward to what the Giants can do the remainder of the year. Danny G is out. Peace.
Come on, baby.